inspires my sharing. What is it I'm wearing? I'm at a park called Stoney Point. Let's go. What is the reason I'm walking this way? To be honest, I don't really know. That's a neat stick. That's a dope tree. As I walk, I'll admit I feel a little more free. I'm gonna climb to the top, 'cause, well, I fucking can. Got water, got sunlight, and trail mix on hand. Is effort via sharing something I should do? I don't know, but I'm glad that I'm here, because there is like a little less underlying just despair. I mean, I could just go straight up. I mean, I kind of have no idea what this trail is like. I've never been here before, but I don't really need someone. Didn't even bother to bring rock climbing shoes, because to be honest, it doesn't look that difficult. I suppose you could find like more difficult crags. This makes me think of that documentary I watched about the climber, the alpinist or whatever. I didn't know anything about it. I was certainly not expecting the ending. But I mean, I think it's interesting. I don't want to spoil it. I hate spoiling things. Spoiling things makes me very sad. Makes me very sad indeed. It does. It's interesting. We've got mustard. I think this is mustard. Apparently it's really gnarly for the environment, is what one of my coworkers was saying. It just like grows everywhere, and yeah, but I think you can eat it. We're about to find out, aren't we? Hopefully you can eat it. Oh, there's a bug in there though. I don't want to eat the bug. Go on, bugs. Yeah. It's like a pleasant taste, actually. And the bees are on it. Hey, Mr. Bee. It's kind of cutesies. Sharing myself with you. Is it out of loneliness or just something to do? A way of increasing my experience? What am I trying to sell? Just grateful. Just grateful. That's all. I'll probably find a shade spot and just be on the mountain. My inclination is not to go a difficult way just for the sake of it. But moving through Earth and space feels valuable. No one really knows I'm here exactly, so it's probably not the sharpest, but I have my phone. Probably shouldn't climb and do this at the same time, especially because these are not climbing shoes, but I don't know, man. There's an aliveness to this. I'm just gonna zone in and focus. I'll try to take something at the top, but There's a lot of rocks, a lot of mountains. Inside me, I don't know. Because I don't have gear, and I'm alone, you know, and I'm not familiar with the place, I'm being very, very conservative in the places that I choose to try to scale. So this path was rather easy. I've ended up going nowhere. If I parked over there, it's kind of behind that tree, somewhere in between that truck and tree. I actually don't know. Somewhere over that way. Yeah, I see the sign. So I attempted to go straight, but the face of it was too steep, so I've just sort of been climbing up and around and made my way, and this path seems a lot easier. Easy enough for people to lug like a big thing of beer, Modelo, you know? So I'm just trying to do it carefully. Yeah, there's something, it's like a puzzle with my body. It's nice. It is indeed. It is indeed. This is a nice spot, but I kind of want to get higher up and maybe on the other side of it, so maybe some of the car noise is just slightly less. If I could do this at like Joshua Tree, you know, where there's very little in the way of traffic. It's like very quiet. It's quite nice. Anyways, oh, look at the birdies. They were just coming out of somewhere. Little pools. What kind of birds are they? Pigeons? Not sure. I've seen so much glass. Like, it's just everywhere. These shoes suck. I should have maybe done climbing shoes, but I think I'm gonna opt now, just because it's getting slicker, to get rid of my shoes. Not get rid of them. They're just, as you can see, they have like almost no grip. So a slight nick from glass is not as risky as slipping down the mountains. You can adventure alone if you wish. Just have to accept the risk. And now I'm accepting the risk. See, there's more glass. Gonna have to be extra mindful. Alright, I'll give you more updates when I get up there. Seriously, look at all this glass. It's pretty nuts. Beautiful stick though. I mean, glass is beautiful in its own way. It's just sand. I mean, it just annoys me. But it's all just part of the natural rhythm of the things. Definitely getting up there. Yeah. I'm not the type to needlessly challenge myself to be like more dangerous. I'm so practical. But honestly, doing things like this helps keep me sane. And yeah, there's some degree of risk, I'm sure, climbing alone. I'm sure there is. But this is probably a long way down. Yeah. So, again, holding the phone feels negligent. A bit. Yeah, see, I'm trying to like gauge within myself what's appropriate. Could I make the jump with my phone? Yes. Should I do it? Probably not. My roommate is allergic to bees, so I'm not going to recommend he come with me, but I was thinking about inviting anyone who would want to come. Or just be in the presence of them. Not particularly inclined to get stung, though, that's for sure. The sun is bright. What was so dangerous a moment ago now feels ridiculously silly compared to this. But the glass, it might be good to put my shoes back on, given the negligence, like the sparkling negligence. But the glass doesn't care. The people throwing it, must have made a game out of it or something. But probably best to put on my shoes again. So beautiful. Here we are. I have found a shady spot. That particular rock, I climbed up on that little guy and then was just gonna scale it, and I got my face over it. But for me, coming down is a little more scary than going up for whatever reason. Like, I like being able to like see right then where my feet are gonna go on my way up. Because our hands, and our eyes are more or less in the same parallel plane, but the feet are not. The feet are a little different. I have good toes. I can like feel around in cracks and ledges, but it's pretty straight. And I got there and I was like, yeah, I can do this. But then I thought, ooh, what about getting down? And I just thought, there's no rush. You don't have to solve this problem right now. It's not a problem that's life or death. This is for you, Caleb. This rock climbing thing is for you. So. And now I am, surrounded by mountains and trees and the cool breeze and the shade. I've got to make some OnlyFans content. Just because this setting makes for, I'm just going to pee. It's nothing extravagant. I don't want to do anything illegal. But I do have to pee, and adults can see me pee. I don't know, profiting on my expression is very different. It's a very different thing. I should show you the view, or you should just climb. I need to assume a better posture. I'm sinking into the despair fetal position thing. Okay. How does it feel to be different from me? Are we the same? How does it feel to be different from me? Railroad tracks remind me of home. There's just something so nice about this moment. Effortlessly beautiful. Effortlessly beautiful. Little life just popping up out of the earth. Each one of these just as real as me. And we value certain ones and not others, but man, to fight over rocks and possessions seems so silly. Doesn't it? This was a lovely hike. This was a lovely spot. I found a lovely wand. I did get a tiny scratch because I slipped coming down, but nothing too serious. I saw a train on this track earlier. That's pretty neat. You can like smell the leftovers of the train, I shan't be walking through that. I don't hear any train, but still. back to just being in nature and just aimlessly wandering through a spider's web. Sorry, spider. Did not intend to upset your habitat. Seeing the possessions of someone just lying there. This is not just a place for Caleb to visit. Other humans who live here, certainly other creatures scurry in there. It's nice to be here. It just smells so good. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's these. It's just so green and lovely, fresh. I don't wanna pick it. I do love the freshness of it.